What's up, PlayStation Nation? This is the Allworld-Gamer, and unlike last time, I am on time, on target, here to bring you the latest news on the newest patch and Tethra's Doom. If you haven't done so already, log into the game and you should have 2 emails from the Lotus. Along with that, each email will have an attachment, the Tethra Cipher Blueprint and the Tethra Shield Cipher Blueprint, both of which can be found in your foundry. Now these keys are relatively easy to make. The only part you're going to have to go find is the Tethra data fragments. And these fragments can be found by doing the Tethra's Doom interception mission on Earth. You get 2 fragments per completed mission. It doesn't matter how many rounds you stay, you're only going to get 2 at the end of it all, so I recommend just staying for 1. For the Tethra Cipher key, you're going to need 3 fragments, and for the Shield Cipher key, you're going to need 6 fragments. Now, there are 2 things to note about these keys. If you're only interested in getting the weapons, the mods, and the event badge, then you only need the first key for the first stage. However, if you want to get the Quantum badge, you're going to need the second key for the second stage. The second thing to note is you only need 1 key per group. So if you're running with a group of friends, you should have plenty of chances to get the score required to get all your weapons, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. So you've got your fragments and you've made your key. What do you do next? Head back to your operations menu and select the Tethra's Doom Hijack Fomorian Power Core. And this is going to take you to a brand new tile set that looks just absolutely amazing. The gameplay is a little choppy here, but hopefully by the time you get this, they fix the bugs that came with the patch. So what you're going to be doing in both the first and second stage of this mission is escorting the Fomorian Power Core down its track to the extraction point. The catch is, in order to get the Fomorian Power Core to move down its track, it has to draw from your shields. Secondly, not only are the Grineers shooting at the power core, it's also slowly losing health over time, so you need to get it down as fast as possible. The trick to doing this is to make sure that you stay within range of the power core. If your whole team runs out of range of the power core, it will stop and go in reverse. Another tip to keep the power core moving forward is to keep as many Warframes under the power core as possible. We were definitely able to confirm that the power core will drain more shields from 1 person at a time than it will if you have 3 or 4 underneath. Another theory we had is that if there are more shields to draw from, the faster it may move down the track, but we weren't for sure about this. The way you score in this event is based on how much health is left on the power core at the end of the run. For the first stage, you take the remaining health and divide it by 10, and that's your final score. The power core starts with 10,000 health, so if you finish with 5,000, you'll get 500, which is the exact number you need to receive your weapons and mods and the event badge. Now, if you want to get the Quantum badge, you need to finish with 1,000 points or more, which for the first stage is impossible to do because you instantly begin losing health right at the start of the run. The second stage is essentially the first stage, except it's the nightmare version of it. The main differences are the enemies are a higher level and you need to hack the doors to get through them. So for the run I did with my clan, we pulled out all the stops. We used cipher keys, team energy restores, and we picked an ideal composition of Warframes to bring along. Feel free to experiment, but I think the best composition for this is a Trinity for heals, Frost for Snow Globe, Nyx for Chaos, and Rhino just because he's a badass. If you don't have a lot of team energy restores, it might be a good idea to bring a second Frost instead. All these Snow Globes you see here were made by 1 Frost, and JR was nice enough to show me his Frost build, which I'll show to you at the end. The scoring for the second stage is a little bit different. They still take the health at the end and divide it by 10, but they also multiply it by 3, and that's how you can gain over 1,000 points. And that's all it takes. Easy enough, right? It certainly was with all these snow globes. And as promised, here's a screenshot of JR's Frost build. Look out for more on Frost when I post my in-depth Frost build guide. And that's all for today. Good luck finishing the event, and good luck hunting for your Rhino Prime Warframe.